So this second video, I'm going to finish off our initial animation. So the first thing is I've got to get to Scratch. So what I'll do is I've got it bookmarked up here on my bookmark bar. So I'll click on that and it will open up this screen here. Now how do I get to my files? Well, you can see, well, actually I'm not even signed in yet. So I need to sign in first. There's my credentials and I sign in. And once I get to here, you can see that there is a folder. So I'm going to click on my folder, and that should take me to my stuff. And I think this is the one that I was using the other day. So I'll click See Inside, and that opens up our editor. In a second, there we go. So this is where we had the cat running around the screen in a square using a couple of repeat blocks. So the first thing I want to do is actually put a background on here. So you can see down in this area here that there is a thing called the stage. That's what that's called. So if I click on that, we then will be able to get to the properties of the stage. And you can see here that we can actually program it to do stuff, but we'll go to the backdrops here. And you can see that you can actually draw your own backdrop here. You've got all the tools here and colors to be able to draw something. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to come back down here and you can see that there are a number of symbols here. You can take a photo, you can upload a picture from your file, you can create your own, or we can use the library ones. And that's what I want to do. And I think what I want is Beach Rio. Okay, click OK. And you can now see coming up, here we go, thinking about it. There we go. We now have a backdrop. All right, and we can click back onto the scripts, click back onto our cat to get to our cat stuff. This may take a minute. There we go. So when we press, he's sort of running around the mountain and stuff. Doesn't look too good. All right, let's make him run to the beach here and then say too cold and run back. So we want him to start here. And this time, we don't want the repeat 4, so we can get rid of that because he's not going in a circle. We just want him to go one way. So what we might do is get him to say something. Say, nice day for a swim. I might say that for 2 seconds. And nice day for a swim. Notice that he doesn't move because that's not plugged in yet. Because I actually want him to then face, we want him to do a turn. Well, actually, no, I want him to point in a direction. I want him to point up. Let's have a look at that. Nice day for a swim. Boom. And then he's going to start running to the beach. All right. Let's have a look at that. We'll try that again. Nice day for a swim. And then he's going to run off the stage because it's way too long. So let's just make that 10. No, I think it's about 17. Let's try that. Notice that he's facing the right way. Ooh. And we don't want that one. We don't want him to face. Let's try that again. Nice day for a swim. Excellent. That's about where I want him to stop. So go to that position, point in that direction, say something, point in this direction, and then move forward. That's what we've got him to do at the moment. The only thing else that I want him to do is actually get smaller. As he runs to the beach, he should get smaller as he's going away from us. So what I might do is if we go to looks, we can change the size. After every 10 steps, he can get smaller. Now at the moment it's changed size by 10. So that means get 10 times bigger every time. We don't want that. Let's go -3. So you're going to get smaller each time. Click on that. Nice day for a swim. Excellent. Yeah, that might do. We actually want him, when he stops there, to point back into our right. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Notice that we've got a problem now. When I press the flag, he's that size, and then he gets even smaller. So what we need to do is come back and find a block in here that is set back to 100%. Where is it? Where is it? Change next costume. Set size. That's the one I want. Set size back to 100%. At the moment, he's 5.3% of what his size should be. Here, there he is, back to 100% now. There we go. Lovely. So after he gets to there, we want him to say too cold. We'll run that. Jump to that fish, back to the size. Too cold. And now what I want him to do is to run back. So this time, what I can do is, come on, close, duplicate. Duplicate this. We'll get rid of these ones. And this time we need to go by +3. We need to set our direction. He needs to now face the next. Let's see what happens there. Because he's going to go bigger the wrong way. He's going to run this way, isn't he? He's going to run across here and get bigger. Lovely. But what we actually want him to do is come back down this way in that one. So we can change his direction. Change his direction to down. And then when he gets to the down, point back into the 90 degrees. Let's have a look. Bang. So you see how we're just stepping through this one block at a time and working out what we've got to do. All right. That's how we do some backgrounds and change his size and say things. Next video, we'll do some other stuff about animation and conversations as well, getting two characters to talk to each other.